just finished our chemistry unit in science. So let me tell you everything I learned in 1 minute. First things first, what is everything? Everything is matter, and matter is anything that takes up space, which is volume, and has a mass. And if you want to get the density of something, it's mass divided by volume. Then we learned the 5 statements of particle theory. 1, particles are in constant motion. 2, particles are all attracted to each other. 3, particles move faster as they heat up. 4, different substances are made up of different kinds of particles. And 5, all matter is made up of tiny little particles that have space in between. Okay, and then we learned about changing states. So basically, picture there's like a cloud up here, then there's a bottle of water, and then there's an ice cube right here. So it's a gas, a liquid, and then a solid. Obviously, going from the gas to the liquid is condensation. Basically, how I remember that is when it's raining, you can have no connection with people. So condensation. Basically like gas, water, yeah. And then obviously again, water turning into an ice cube is freezing. And the ice cube turning into the cloud or the gas, the solid turning into gas is called sublimation. Okay guys, I don't know if you could like imagine that, so I drew it out. But yeah, cloud, liquid, solid. A solid turning into a gas is sublimation, but a gas turning into solid is deposition. And since we're going the other way, obviously the solid turning into a liquid is melting, and then the liquid turning into the gas is evaporation. Okay, and then the next thing we learnt about are molecules and compounds. So basically, a molecule is a group of 2 or more atoms. I can't do this accent. A molecule is a group of 2 or more atoms that atoms? I can never say atoms right. Atoms that are chemically bonded together. And then a compound, and this is kind of confusing, but a compound is a substance made of 2 or more different elements chemically bonded together. So let me give you an example. Oxygen gas is a molecule but not a compound because it only has oxygen atoms. Same thing with nitrogen gas, it's a molecule because it only has nitrogen atoms. I did not realize my hair looked like that. But anyways, H2O, for example, is a molecule and a compound because if it's a compound, it can be a molecule, but if it's a molecule, then it doesn't mean it's always a compound. So remember that if it's a compound, you already know it's a molecule. But anyways, H2O is a compound and a molecule because it has hydrogen and oxygen. Just like carbon dioxide, which is a molecule and a compound because it contains carbon and oxygen. Okay, and then we had to memorize the 7 diatomic molecules: hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. Then we also had to learn how is a pure substance different from a mixture. So essentially, a pure substance is made up of 1 type of atom. A mixture contains 2 or more pure substances. And then we also had to know things like alloys, colloids, solutes, solvents, suspension, compound, malleable, viscous, ductile, translucent, luster, combustibility, corrosion,